What if I tell you you can live anywhere tax-free, legally, and everything what you're doing is possible? Most of you watching this video maybe have thought it's not possible, you're scamming the government or anything else, but it is possible. I now live 5 years in Dubai. I pay also my taxes, but most of it is still 0% tax, as only last year they introduced a 9% corporate. My name is Chris Elliott, and I'm the founder and CEO of Emirates Business Setup and We Vary Properties. We help people to open the business, save taxes, relocate, and also look for properties for investment. So if you're thinking to move to a place where you can have a tax-free business, it's possible. There are many places in the world. Even if you go to Georgia, Cyprus, Malta, Bulgaria, a lot of places have the benefits. It just depends on what's your aim, what you're looking for. So it's not like for everyone is Dubai is the place to be. Most of the people are moving to Dubai. So it must be a reason behind it. Why are they moving here? It's a combination. Dubai has done something impossible, which other countries and cities can't do. And you've never experienced it, you need to come here for a few days. But the thing is, if you're on a tourist, you will experience a different world. But when you live here and you stay here for a few weeks longer, you will see the difference. And I promise you, you can't live back in your home country. The most people who do relocate here, open a business, they stay here. And if they struggle with the business and they can't pay the rents, school fees or anything else, or don't have a job anymore, they have to go back to the home country, of course. They have no choice. We don't know the numbers. We don't know the numbers, but it's like in any other country where people relocate. There's always people moving back. The same with me. When I went to school, I think I was 15, 16, we relocated to Wales because I'm also half British, born and raised in Germany, German passport holder. And we moved to Wales. We lived there 3 months and a couple of months. 3 years and a couple of months, sorry. And we relocated back to Germany. So the same, we moved there, but relocated. The thing is, we went back to school, but there were no jobs there. And I missed Germany, even my brothers. And my dad was working back in Belgium and then also relocated back to Germany. My mum, she had a good job in Wales, but we moved back because there was no future. So we had to go back to Germany. And then I started working in Germany. I loved Germany, but I always had in mind, I want to live, I want to work somewhere else in the world. But I just didn't make the step. I was scared. I didn't know how. Even if you Google it or you watch videos, there are a lot of topics now the last 2, 3, 4 years. Many videos just boosting up. But the time I was looking, I didn't think about YouTube. I think there weren't so many topics about that. I remember about 8 years ago when I started to become an entrepreneur and I made that step. I built successful businesses with my ex-partners, but I always went on because I always strive for something else. And I thought my aim is to go to USA, move to California, but then it changed to Florida. I was planning everything, but everything changed in the end. I then moved to Dubai. I was inquiring about Dubai, about the business setup and taxes, and I was in contact with them, but I didn't really know actually how the system works. Is it true? Is it a scam? Because I've never been there. I only heard of Dubai, Burj Arab, and the luxury life. You don't see it really if you don't come here, and that's the thing. I was also inquiring about Malta and Cyprus, but I also didn't make a step. I didn't know how, where, who to contact. Is it true? Is it false? How many taxes I pay? Can I do my agency business? Because I was doing, in that time, also marketing. I was doing websites and SEO. But if I have moved to another place, which is Dubai, I still had my clients. I could have received the money in Dubai, tax-free, no headache, no stress, but I didn't make the step. I had an office in Germany. I had my clients, and I was working every day, struggling. In the end, I was paying the taxes again. I didn't have anything. So if I would have made this step, I would have been happier, but I didn't know how. So if you're thinking to move to Dubai and you're paying too many taxes, the quarterly taxes, end of the year, then the government wants something else, you have employees, all the stress, and you're doing some consultation or some online business, you're doing personal online coaching, you're doing marketing, you're doing web design, you're doing SEO, you're doing graphics, you're doing video editing, or whatsoever, or interior or trading, you can also move to Dubai. You don't need to live here. You can open your business, get the residency, get your personal, get your business bank account, And if you're one person, you just need to pay about 7,000 euro for the whole setup. That's a one-time payment. You just have to come here one time a year. And in the beginning, you have to plan in about a week to stay here. So you have your hotel accommodation, which is roughly maybe 2,000 euro, maximum 3,000 euro, which is a total of 9 to 10,000 euro. Imagine that. And if you're making now 100,000 euro profit in your home country, what money are you giving back to the government? Calculate that. You're making 100,000 euro here. You have this fees of 10,000, which is the flight accommodation, license, bank accounts, visas, ID, all the fees, government fees, everything arranged, which will leave you with 90,000 euro. And in your home country, what will you give away to your government? Imagine that every year you're paying your taxes to the government, and this fee, it's a one-time payment, but you have to keep in mind, your business license has to get renewed one time a year, your visa every 2 years. But these costs, a license, which would be about 3,000 to 4,000 euro a year, and your visa and your Emirates ID. An Emirates ID is like your ID card, which would be about 1,500 euro every 2 years, the license every year. But that's about it. You have maybe your bookkeeping, that's it. If you're just making 100,000, 0% tax. Just think about that. So if you're tired of living in your home country and your business, paying taxes, tired of all this paperwork and all the negativity, the weather, the crime, depending on where you're living now, look at UK. I haven't been to UK, I can't remember actually. And I don't want to even go there anymore. I don't even need to go to Germany, to be honest, because when you experience the lifestyle in Dubai, you don't want to be anywhere else. It's so convenient here. Of course, depending on what's your goals, your aims, you have to work a lot. But if you already build something successful up, your system is working. I work a lot. I work 7 days a week. It's a Sunday now. I'm in the office, 11 a.m. I was at the gym this morning. I'm promoting, I'm talking, I'm working. I have big goals here. And depending on what's your aim, you don't need to live here. You can open everything, stay here a week, and you can go off to Kuala Lumpur. Just think about that. You're paying this fee, which will leave you about 90,000. Live in Kuala Lumpur, for example, Malaysia. I have never been there, but I watch a lot of videos about that. And there's so many people also moving there, but they're opening the business here, getting the residency, getting the bank account, and they're going to Thailand, Malaysia, Bali, for example. But they're always coming back because they experience this lifestyle and the convenience here. If you experience it one time, you will know what I mean. Stay in Ritz-Carlton in Kuala Lumpur for 4,000 euro a month, 3-bedroom. You can check that out. In the Ritz-Carlton for 4,000 euro a month in a city. Just imagine the money you're saving of having your digital business. It's really exclusive. You're opening your business here. You can use the same business name, just change the connection of Stripe or your other payment providers, PayPal, for example. Receive the money in Dubai, live in Kuala Lumpur for 1 month, go to Thailand, to Phuket, Bangkok, enjoy your life, work, make connections, travel the world, and you will personally grow also as a person. I have grown tremendously here now in Dubai since 5 years. You can't imagine how in Germany, I've only grown, to be honest, as an entrepreneur in the last 8 years, which I am now. And now 5 years in Dubai, I made a big major jump. And I think if you stay in your home country, your city, you don't grow up personally. You can't. You have to leave. I remember watching videos also about the elder generation. They say you have to let your kids grow, let your kids go to another country to experience another life, even if it's just a few months. And that's fact. So if you're interested, you can book in a free consultation call with me. I'll answer all your questions. And even if you're not doing it, you know something maybe in the future, or if you want to do something else in another country, you have options to go with.